Hello, everyone. I'm Jim Bruner. Welcome to Neighborhood Challenge, the TV game show where Sun City residents challenge their neighbors to match wits about general subject matter, as well as to go head-to-head on a variety of skill games that will test their ingenuity and manual dexterity using normal household items. At stake are some lovely prizes. The winning team members will receive $20 off any lifestyle event. That's courtesy of Lifestyle Services. And our Health and Wellness Department provides each winning team member with a fitness coupon. But this is mostly for fun, territorial bragging rights, and of course your viewing entertainment there at home. Our neighborhood teams today represent Village Green and Magnolia Crossing. Now let's meet our two teams. From Village Green, we have Captain Bob, and from Magnolia Crossing, Captain Lydia. All right, captains, we'll begin our challenge with randomly drawn questions from the following 4 subject categories. A Place in the Sun poses questions about geographic locales in and around Sun City Hilton Head. Fun and Games asks questions about sports and recreation within Sun City Hilton Head. The Sound of My Generation offers questions about oldies music and classic rock. And our last category is It Happened in My Lifetime. These questions are about historic events of the past 85 years. Now, each team will answer a single question from each of these 4 categories. The questions are worth 10 points each. Answer correctly and you get the points. Incorrect answers simply receive no points. But there are no penalties for point deductions for a wrong answer, so it's okay to guess. I'll read the selected question and your team will have 15 seconds to answer. Do either of you have any questions?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. Now, before we start the questions, let's meet the team members from Village Green. Please tell us your name and how long you've been here and where you moved from. Bob?
Hi, I'm Bob Fainer. I live in Village Green. I've lived here for 2.5 years, and we moved from New Jersey.
Carol Dines Rothenberg. I've been here since January, and we moved here from Louisville.
All right.
Bob Buckley, moved here from Somerset, New Jersey. Been here just about 3 years.
And Phyllis?
Phyllis Griggs. I've been here 3 years in November, and I moved from West Virginia.
All right,
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, Village Green, you won the toss. Now we'll begin with the category of Place in the Sun. These are questions about geographic locales in and around Sun City Hilton Head. A correct answer within 15 seconds earns your team 10 points. So let's have our Village Green captain, Bob, pick a question.
Pick a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
All right.
let it be good. Let it be easy.
What Sun City Hilton Head Club helped identify the flora and fauna in the area of the nature trail?
The Bird Club.
Birds?
Yes,
Okay.
Okay.
the Bird Club.
You're right, that's it.
Yay! Good job, good job.
Now, Lydia, the team captain for Magnolia Crossing, let's meet your team before we answer the questions. Please tell us your name, how long you've been here, and where you moved from. Dale.
Dale Talbot is my name. I've lived here for approximately a little over a year and a half and moved from Chicagoland area.
Oh, Chicago. Harry.
Harry Williams. I've been here 4.5 years from New Jersey.
Aha.
Diane Shraver. I'm originally from Baltimore, Maryland, and I've been here, it'll be 5 years in November.
Well. And Lydia.
Lydia Louise, I'm from New York, and I've been here about 13 years.
Great. Nice to have you, everybody. Okay, Magnolia Crossing, it's your turn to play A Place in the Sun. Lydia, choose your team question. Now, you must answer within 15 seconds. Where was the first nature tour conducted in Sun City Hilton Head?
I'm thinking either the nature trail or one of the golf courses.
Pygmy.
No, the
You
first
said
one.
Sun City, right? Yeah.
But it has to be
Nature
in.
trail.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we think nature trail? What do we think,
I
guys?
would guess that.
Go with it?
Probably,
Yeah,
yeah.
Sure.
okay. Nature trail?
Hidden sight.
I said that.
Oh, well.
Our next question category is called Fun and Games. This time, Lydia from Magnolia Crossing will go first. Lydia, choose a question for 10 points for your team. So, answer this question within 15 seconds. What Sun City club raises funds by selling hot dogs?
Softball team?
Softball
Yeah,
club,
yeah, yeah,
softball
yeah.
club, okay.
We got that one. Softball team?
Softball club,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
And second help. Now it's time for Bob from Village Green to pick a question to play Fun and Games.
Oh, be good at this. I hope so.
I don't think
Okay,
that's
all right.
right up your alley, huh? All right. Sun City residents play a lot of sports. Name 3 sports they play indoors.
Pool.
Billiards,
Pool. Billiards.
ping pong,
Billiards, ping pong. What's the third?
Swimming.
Swimming.
swimming,
Water.
swimming.
Up the
Pool,
final.
ping pong,
Yeah.
and swimming.
All right, very good. Now let's have Doug update our neighborhood team scores. Doug.
Well, after 2 rounds of questions, Village Green has 20 points and Magnolia Crossing 10.
Our third question category is called Sounds of My Generation. We start with Village Green. Bob, please pick your team question. Oh, just the last one. Okay.
Oh,
We'll see.
okay.
Phyllis thinks this is
We're
going to
do
be a
it.
good one.
Yes.
All right. What Beaufort, South Carolina native won season 12 on American Idol?
Oh, I just saw her perform.
Man.
American Idol.
Oh, she's so good. Girl.
Country. Give me a genre.
It's a girl.
It's a girl. Well,
And
What kind of music? What
kind of
is the genre?
music?
Okay.
Oh, she does like rock, gospel.
Sorry, guys. It was Candace Glover.
Yeah.
And Bobo knew that.
Yeah.
Now Magnolia Crossing will play Sounds of My Generation for 10 team points. So, Lydia, pick your question.
I don't know.
What singer became famous for his cover version of Hank Ballard's song, The Twist?
Chubby Checker?
Chubby checker.
Chubby Checker?
Chubby checker.
Wait, do we all agree?
Yeah, that's right.
We'll go with Chubby Checker.
Chubby Checker it is! All right, okay. Magnolia Crossing, you ready to play It Happened in Your Lifetime? Lydia, choose a question again.
Whose lifetime? No.
That covers a lot of territory.
What professional boxer, born in Beaufort, South Carolina, recorded 32 wins between 1965 and 1981?
No clue.
Boxer and Joe Frazier.
I was going to say Frazier. That was my other
Joe
thought.
Frazier.
Yeah,
Joe
sure.
Frazier.
Okay.
Your answer?
Joe Frazier.
You're right! Now it's time for Bob to Village Green. Pick a question and play It Happened in Your Lifetime.
okay.
The good one. You got the good one.
I hope
John F. Kennedy died on November 22nd, 1963. So did 2 internationally famous authors. Name one of them.
So did,
F. Scott Fitzgerald? Or was that earlier?
sounds
Hemingway.
Sounds like a good one to me. They said
Guessing.
Hemingway was 61, I think.
Well, it's close.
Bob, your final answer is?
I don't know.
I don't know. C.S. Lewis and Aldous Huxley.
Boy, were we off.
After the final rounds of questions, Village Green still has 20 points and Magnolia Crossing now has 30 points.
This brings us to our first skill game, which Bob from Village Green and Lydia from Magnolia Crossing have already elected to play. This test is called On the Hook. In this game, you'll be using our chopstick fishing pole and paperclip hook to catch 4 paperclips from the edge of the purple bin. You may use only one hand and the chopstick fishing pole to get all 4 paperclips on the hook at the same time. You get 20 team points if you're the fastest team to catch all 4 paperclips within 45 seconds. If both teams catch 4 clips within 45 seconds, only the fastest one wins. The other team receives no points. Any questions?
Nope.
All right. Now, Bob from Village Green, on your mark, get set, go.
Go, Bob. Go, Bob. Go, Bob. Come on, come on, come on. You can do this. We know this is.
Easy
Yes,
stuff.
yes, yes,
All
yes.
right.
One.
Oh, he's
Oh,
got it.
yeah.
There's
Yeah.
2.
Oh, yes, yes. Come on, Bob.
There.
Oh, my God. He's great.
One
Yay,
go.
yay. Oh.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Steady,
Go
steady.
steady. You can do it. You can do it.
Don't lose one.
Okay, all right, all right.
To catch.
Go,
It's all
go,
done
go,
inside.
go.
Yes.
Yes.
Fine. Next, we have Lydia from Magnolia Crossing. So, on your mark, get set, go.
Go, Lydia! All right, come on!
Not as easy as it looks.
That's one. You're doing good. Okay. Got it. Got it.
Go fishing.
Got it.
All right.
Now you can only use one hand. Smart move.
That's
girl,
it.
that's
Smart
a girl.
move.
Go get it.
Nice move.
Woo!
It's like,
All right,
You got
there
it?
you go.
this one.
That's a
Go,
good
Lydia.
one. Go. Go, girl.
Come
This
on,
is like-
come on. You can do
Knock
it.
it over.
I'm trying to move it a little bit.
No, that's
Great,
good.
you got it, you got it.
Nicely done, nicely done.
That's it.
Time! Now, Doug will give us a scoring update after completing this round of On the Hook. Doug.
After counting the hooked clips, Village Green had 4 clips in 39 seconds, and Magnolia Crossing had only 2 clips in 45 seconds. Village Green now has 40 points, and Magnolia Crossing remains at 30 points.
Our second skills game is called Paper Scraper. As you can see, we have index cards on the table, some of which have been folded in half. Your goal is to stack 2 folded cards and place 1 flat card on top, like that. Then continue building using the same method to create a paper skyscraper. The winner will be the one with the most completed paper floors on their paper tower in 45 seconds. You'll earn 20 points for your team. No points for the runner-up. Either of you have any questions? First up is Harry from Magnolia Crossing. And 1, 2, 3, go!
Nobody breathe and knock my
Harry,
thing
you can
down.
do it. You can do it,
That's
Harry.
right.
Come
No,
on.
don't breathe.
Okay.
I shouldn't have had so
Come
much
on.
coffee this morning because my hands are shaking.
You can do it. You can do it. That's
Nobody's
good.
gonna fly a
Okay.
plane into this when I'm done, are they?
Good so far.
Come on. That's good.
Oh,
Good job.
how about that?
Third
Keep it
story.
going.
I need
Keep it
to,
going.
I need to mix up my colors to
Ooh.
make it more
It's getting a
colorful.
little harder, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're good.
Great.
Oh, look at this, look at
Yeah.
this.
That orange.
Whoa!
That
Oh,
was
almost
tough.
fell
Let's
off the
see.
tower.
Get extra
Oh
points
my
for
gosh.
designing.
Up.
Good.
Yay.
All right.
Four
You can
story.
do it. You can do it. Easy.
That's 4.
4. Yay.
That's time. Throughout the game, our scoring team will count the paper scraper floors in your paper tower. Now that we are reset, Bob Buckley from Village Green will play Paper Scraper. And 1, 2, 3, go!
Go, Bobo!
Bobo.
Nice,
Bobo.
nice.
Go, Bobo!
Very good. Keep going. You're good. Excellent.
Go,
2
Bobo!
floors.
Come on, Bob!
Okay, Bob.
Build that penthouse.
3
Keep on
floors.
going.
All right, he's got the knack.
Oh, yeah.
He's got the
He's got
knack.
the touch.
Build
Go,
that
Bob.
penthouse.
Go, Bob.
4 floors. He's a builder.
He is.
Go, Bobo.
Wow.
Tile man.
Let him beat that.
Go, 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 go.
Yay.
Go, Bobo!
Whoa.
Nicely done.
Breathe hard now.
Nicely done.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
Careful.
Bobo.
Little movement
You might
there.
wanna
Might want to
Go on the
hold
other
You can
off
stop
on
any time,
there.
actually. Doug and our crack scoring team will count all the paper scraper floors in the tower. Here are the results from round 4. Doug.
We have counted both teams' floors, and Village Green had 7 floors in 45 seconds, and Magnolia Crossing had 4 floors in 45 seconds. Village Green has 60 points total, and Magnolia Crossing has amassed 30 points total.
Our next skill game is called Hang Nails. Each contestant will get 6 nails that you'll hang from the fishing line strung between these 2 boards. You may only use one hand to suspend these nails from the fishing lines. If a nail falls to the table, you may rehang it, but if it falls to the floor, it cannot be used again. The winner is the one with the most nails hung on the fishing line after 45 seconds, and you'd earn 20 points for your team. If both players hang all 6 nails within 45 seconds, only the fastest one wins, with no points for the runner-up. Any questions? Okay. Now, Phyllis from Village Green. On your mark, get set, go.
Go, Phyllis. Go,
Come
Phyllis.
on. We know you can do
Nice
it,
and
girl.
steady,
Okay,
Phyllis.
steady.
Nice and steady.
Good job.
That's good.
Good job.
Phyllis.
Good
Nice and
There she
steady.
goes.
Steady hand.
Excellent.
Steady.
Excellent.
Nice and easy.
Oh, wow.
What patience.
Really?
You got this, girl.
You got it, Phyllis.
Yay.
Stay strong, concentrate.
Oh, don't breathe.
Oh.
Oh, little movement. Whoa.
Nice
Good.
and easy.
Good job.
Nice and
Okay,
easy.
just a couple more,
You can
girl.
quit anytime you
You're
want.
ahead. Nice and easy.
Uh-oh. Okay, you're good.
That's okay. Keep going.
Keep
Okay.
going.
Quit
Keep
anytime
going.
you want.
Hang in there.
Hang in.
You can
Just
do
a
it.
little
Keep
more.
going. Yay! All
Very
right.
good, that's time. Stop the game. Our scoring team will count your nails and check your time.
Okay.
And now it's time for Diane from Magnolia Crossing to follow the same rules and hang as many nails as possible in 45 seconds. Now, if you hang all 6 within 45 seconds, the fastest team wins. So on your mark, get set, go.
Hang 'em.
Uh-huh.
Hang 'em.
Come on, Diane,
Hang
you
'em
can
high.
do it.
Hang 'em high.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh. Come on, you can do it. Ooh.
this is a
Not
little
as
harder
easy
than
as
I
it looks,
thought.
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
Pulls through easy, so
yeah,
don't push it.
yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay, that's
You
all.
can do
Okay,
it.
now you got the hang of it.
Yeah,
Hang
that's
in
there.
true.
Okay, come on. Come on.
Hang in there.
Brady, you
All
can
right,
do
all
it.
right.
Come on, come on,
Keep
come
going.
on.
That's all right.
And that happens.
Okay.
Okay,
Do we get it
okay,
back?
okay. all
Okay,
right.
good. How many did we
There
do?
you go. She's got it. She's got it.
5.
Go, 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 go. All
Yay!
right.
Yeah.
Now, Doug has the results after our hangnails challenge in round 3. Doug.
After the third skills game, hangnails, Village Green had 5 hangnails in 45 seconds, and Magnolia Crossing had 6 hangnails in 38 seconds. Village Green now has 60 points, and Magnolia Crossing has 50 points.
Now, for our 4th skills game, we have Dale from Magnolia Crossing and Carol from Village Green. It's called Chandelier. You're to build 5 tiers of red plastic cups in an inverted pyramid. A single cup goes at the bottom with 1 or more pieces of cardboard on top, followed by 2 cups and cardboard, then 3 cups, and so on, until you've stacked all 5 cups at the top of the pyramid. The contestant that correctly completes the most red cup tiers wins 20 points for your team. Now, if you both have the same number of completed tiers, then the one that did it the fastest wins the 20 points. Either of you have any questions?
No.
Then off we go. Carol from Village Green, you'll go first in this game.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
1, 2, 3, go.
Go,
right.
Carol.
One hand,
Go,
Carol.
Carol.
One
One
hand,
hand,
one
one
hand,
hand.
one
You
hand.
can do it. Go, Carol.
Ooh, it's harder than
Yes.
you think.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a good tactic. Good
Yeah.
strategy there. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Nicely
Yes.
done.
Oh,
go. Let's not get greedy.
5.
Oh, man, great.
You've been practicing?
No.
No.
Where does the last one go? Oh no! Oh no!
Right there. All right.
Now, Dale from Magnolia Crossing, are you ready to build your 5 tiers?
Ready to go.
1, 2, 3, go! One hand. One hand.
Okay, okay.
Good job. Okay. 1, 2.
There's your second floor.
Great.
Good job.
Good job.
Good job.
One hand, that's good.
Good job.
Good job.
Third floor coming.
Good. Middle one
Clever.
first.
Good
Good strategy, Dale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Balance,
Nice,
Yep.
nice.
Take your time.
It's
Take
tricky.
your
You
time.
need to build
Good
one.
job.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
1, 2. We have to do 4. How are you gonna fit? Ooh, that's hard.
All
Oh!
right.
Got the right
All
man.
right.
Smart move! Oh!
Can't use that again.
Ooh, don't breathe.
Okay, all right. There we go. Oh!
Now that our contestants have finished their Red Cup Chandelier, our official scores will compare the tiers and check the times. So, Doug,
We have now counted the number of tiers, and Village Green had 5 tiers in 45 seconds, and Magnolia Crossing had 4 tiers in 45 seconds. Village Green now has 80 points, and Magnolia Crossing remains at 50 points.
each team has selected one team member to play the final skills game challenge. This game is called Bouncy Bouncy. Using one hand, you're to bounce the 6 ping pong balls one at a time on the black portion of the table and have them land and stay in any of these buckets. You may bounce each ping pong ball only once, attempting to sink it in any of the buckets. Whoever sinks the most ping pong balls in the fastest time wins 20 points for their team. The slower team gets no points. Now, do either of you have any questions? Bob?
No.
Nope.
No.
No? Okay.
Am I doing?
Bob from Village Green will go first in this game. So 1, 2, 3, go.
You can do it. You can.
There you
Yes,
go.
you got it. You got this. Yes. Oh, okay. Okay. Another one. You got it. Yes.
Anyone, doesn't
Alrighty.
matter which.
Oh, good try. Good try.
One more.
All right.
Yay!
Now, Dale from Magnolia Crossing, now it's your turn to play Bouncy Bouncy. Ready, get set, go!
Yeah.
Right.
Ooh. Oh. Come on. Whoops. Can we do more? Oh, yes. Yes.
Stop, you can't use that.
Can't do that.
Oh, good job.
Now that our contestants have bounced, our official scorers will count the balls in the bucket and check the time. Doug.
In the final game, Bouncy Bouncy, Village Green made 3 buckets in 19 seconds, while Magnolia Crossing had 4 buckets in 17 seconds.
I have the final scores from both teams. We have our winner. The winning team on our SCT Neighborhood Challenge is Village Green. With 110 total points by 10, beat them by 10. Congratulations to both teams for having fun in our neighborhood challenge.
Congratulations.
Very good, very good. John. Our sincere thanks to both teams on a very spirited and fun-filled competition. And our congratulations to Village Green. Each team member has won $20 off any lifestyle event, and each team member receives a fitness coupon from our health and wellness department. Enjoy!
Thank
And
you.
for those of you watching there at home who would like to organize your neighborhood team and issue a neighborhood challenge of your own, please send an email request to Georgia Lash, SCTV Promotions Director at suncitytvhh@gmail.com. Be sure to include names, phone numbers, and email addresses. You'll need a team of 4 with 2 alternate subs. And then SCTV will schedule you for a future broadcast of Neighborhood Challenge. I'm Jim Bruner for SCTV. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next month on Neighborhood Challenge.